Okay. Okay. Who has a problem opening a Word document? Who has a challenge? Who doesn't know how to open a blank Word document? Okay. So if I press the what? Whatever I am on, if I press the Windows button, I'll have that come up. If you're using Windows 10, it will come up differently. If you're using Windows 7, it will come up differently. But the fact is that it will come out. When it comes out, you can just go ahead and search Word. You just type the word Word. Then Word will come as a suggestion. Okay? Then you can go ahead and click on the application. Then it will open up. Up to that point, there's no issue, right? Okay. So when you open Word, the difference you'll see that here, below here, it's blank. And you've got that only blinking. Okay? Then above here, it's the same thing that we saw in Excel. You've got the home, insert, design. The tabs may differ a little bit, but they're still one and the same thing. Okay? When you come below here, it's just showing you how many pages are there, how many words. You come here, you've got different views. Then you've got here where you can be able to zoom in and zoom out. It's there, down there. Okay. Up to that point, then your navigation around the Word. This side you've got the scroll bar, which you can use to scroll up and down. Okay. Then when you come to the file side, almost as though it was for the previous one, you've got those new savers and what. Here it shows you your previous documents you've worked on. Then you can press back. Bam! We're done with Word. We are moving now to PowerPoint. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, if you come here, have you seen on top here? That like a minus. That's for minimizing. This one is for maximizing. This one is for closing. You see that one? Do you see that? So we're going to create just some random paragraphs. Have I answered you? You're good now? Okay. So when I'm typing a paragraph, I'll just type whatever I want. Okay. So when I make a mistake in a word, it will show me by highlighting you make a zigzag. If the spelling is wrong, you put a zigzag which is red. If the spelling, if the word which you have written it different as it's supposed to be, you can have this blue zigzag. So if you just right click there, it will give you a suggestion of what word you're supposed to put there. If you click like that, click on it, it shows you. It corrects for you. Okay? Alright. Now, we know how to write a paragraph. Our English teacher made sure that we were acquainted in that. So since we already know how to write a paragraph, I'll jump that part. We will do something which can just give us randomly some paragraphs. Okay? Now how do you do that? I'm just going to delete what is there. Then I'll say equals. I'm just making random paragraphs. We're not going to be doing formulas in this side. It's just random paragraphs we're making. And I'll say rand open. I want to write about 4 paragraphs. So I say 4, comma. I want these paragraphs to have at least 4 or 5 sentences. So I'll say 5 sentences. Now close. Then I press enter. Then I have my random paragraphs. Okay. These paragraphs are just for us to work with. Okay. I didn't want us to start typing. You get the point. No problem. We should just type. Yeah. Okay, so do we have some random paragraphs, all of us? Do we? We'll make it very practical, such that you start to punctuate all the different things and things. By the time you're done, have we done that? Why are you doing that? Our exam starts at 9:45, ends at 4:45. Someone hit the exam. Now, why are you talking about the exam? Okay. No, I was just reading that. Please, brother, you're not supposed to be far away. Are the paragraphs ready? Are the paragraphs ready? They are ready? Okay, great. Now, we're going to do what usually is done. So we're going to say, let's make up a title. So we're going to pick these first 3 words or 4 words as a title. Okay? So, in Word, if you want to move things to the next line, if you want to move things to the next line, like when you bring your cursor in front of a certain word, when you press enter, it will push the rest underneath. Is that okay? Okay. So now we've pushed it underneath. Then we'll take this as the title of our writing. This is the title of our writing. Okay? Alright. So our title, we'll highlight it. When we highlight it, we'll go up here, make it bold. I'm showing you different things by doing it in a practical way. So I'll come here and click bold to make it bold. I want to make it bigger. To make it bigger, I come here where there is that A, which has got a top something. Click on it, it becomes bigger. Okay? Now, if I have my what like this, and probably I want to transform it into capital letters, instead of deleting my title, so I start typing in capital letters, what I'll do is Shift F3. Shift F3 and automatically it turns into capital letters. Okay? I'm showing you the easiest way out. I don't want you to sweat. Alright? So now your your title has been made into capital letters. And at times you want to center your title. You want to center your title, what do? Come here under paragraphs. Look for one which is centering. Which one is it? That one. Bam! Your title has been centered. Is it taking shape? Okay. So this is our title. This is where our paragraphs begin. Okay. Now, you get to have a title and you get to have a subtitle. So we'll get at least the first 3 words and make them our subtitle. So these 3 must be subtitle. So our subtitle, we highlight it. Highlight. Now, at times it takes too much time to highlight a word or probably a sentence. So the easiest way to highlight something is this. Have you seen like that? These 3 words. Instead of me clicking and dragging, it takes time. I just go there and double click. If it is words that you want to highlight, you triple click. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and it takes it. 1, 2, 3, and it will take that. Yeah, big bro. Alright. So that's the quickest way of highlighting something instead of clicking and dragging. Okay? So when you've done that, you might want the first letters to be capital letters instead of the whole thing. What do? Shift F3, bam. Okay? So, if you press again Shift F3, it will change into another. If you again, it will change to another. It just goes round. So, Shift F3, it goes into that, into that, into that, into that, into that. Okay? Alright. Okay. So, we have our subtitle there. We can probably give it an increase in size. But now, wait a minute. This is what? Yes, sir. Sorry? The subtitle. How do you center it? Okay. So you first, there are 2 ways you can be able to do this. Not necessarily 2 ways. Okay. 2 ways. Let me show you. You don't necessarily need to highlight a title to center it. You can just click in the title, then come here. Have you seen like it there? It moves. So to center it, you come there, pump. Are you seeing where I'm going? Okay, that's what you do. Then let me take it back. At times, you don't have to remember this. I'm just showing you, but there are those who already know how to do this. But I'm showing you another way that you can be able to do this quickly. That is Control E. Pump, you quickly center it. Someone is jealous. Someone is jealous. Who has a gun? Who has a gun? Please, just do, just do. Even if it goes off, it's fine. Put it nicely. If that is not working, put it on another one. Good? Alright. We've done that. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's go. So we have done our subtitle. But now, this is one thing I need to show you. When you're creating a title, I've shown you of doing that, right? Yes, you can do that. But that is a little bit cumbersome. Right? There is a way you can be able to do this easier. What you do is that you can highlight that, then come and select here a title. You can give it heading 1. Have you seen? Have you seen? Because this is the topmost. So we give it a heading 1. So we click on heading 1. Come. Then since this one falls below that heading 1, we can give it probably heading 2 or anything less, which is my probably heading 3. Okay. So I can give it heading 2. You see that one? That has become heading 2. We're done that first heading. Now we're going on this one also. We can come and give this one a heading 2. Does this look like something that you see in documents? Alright, so we come here, we also give this one a heading. Okay. Alright, we have done that. Alright, now, since we have done that, I want us to learn some few things. Let's say this one, this here, this paragraph, it's supposed to come on and up to come to this paragraph here. Have you seen that? Let's do this. I'm going to give this a different highlighting. So I'll just triple click. When I triple click, it is highlighted. I go to the highlighting here. I give it, I think, that color. Then this one here, I'll triple click. Then I'll come here and give it, which color? Okay, that color. But they are very distinct. Okay? This is what I've just done here. It's called what you call highlighting. Okay? You have highlighted. And this one, I might give it another color, probably green. Okay. So this is what we have. So somebody tells me that, no, these paragraphs have been mismatched. This one here should come under the green paragraph. Okay? I've given it highlights so that you can easily see the changes, right? So what I can do is that I can double click on this one. It's highlighted. Then I can control cut. Control cut. Which one is that? Control X. Control X. When I highlight something and I say Control X, I am cutting it. Control Z, I can bring it back. So if you don't want to use the shortcut Control Cut, you just right click, then you come to where it says Cut. Click on it, it will be cut. Is that clear? Alright. So when that is done, you can bring the cursor where you want it. You want it below this paragraph, right? So you click at the end of the paragraph, then press enter. Then you come and say, right click here and say come. Then you can come here and say paste. Now, under paste, there are different forms of pasting you can make. You can paste as it was, keeping the format of the source, or you can paste merging with the format of where you're putting it, or you can just put paste as plain text. So in this case, I want to paste as it came from PAM. So I've shifted one paragraph from top to bottom. Now you know how to copy and paste. Okay. Let me show you a small trick then. I want to bring this paragraph here, which is on top, this one, down. Down below this one. Let me probably zoom out so that you may see fully. I want to bring this paragraph here. I triple click to highlight the paragraph. Triple click, highlighting the paragraph. Then you click and drag. So if I click and drag, I bring it down here. Have you seen how the case has become? Where I'm bringing it. So I clicked and dragged. Then I let go. That's one fast way you can be able to move the paragraph. Okay. Alright. Alright. You find yourself in a situation that you are writing an assignment, and there's a particular word that you are using to describe something. And this word probably appears 30 times in your 30-page document. Now, what you want to do is to replace that word with another word. So, for instance, if the word you were using was video, you're using the word video. How can you be able to replace that in a one action? Who has an idea? Who has an idea? Like if I say I want to replace video with music. How can I do that? Alright, this is how you do it. You go where it says find. When you say find, not necessarily, this one will just find where the word is. Let's, for instance, if I say video, you see it is highlighted where it is. I just searched for the word video. Isn't it has been highlighted where it is? People are mad at me. What have I done? Can't even answer me back. I'm sorry. Okay. Because they didn't want my forums. So what we started this thing. Okay. So we have found where video is, right? Comment. Okay. That's how you find where it is. So you can know where that word is. But what I wanted to show you was I'm closing this. So what I want to show you is how you can find and replace it with a different word. How is that? I come here under replace. So what is the word I'm looking for? Video, right? What do I want to replace it with? What do I want to replace it with? Music, right? Okay. So I go to music. Then I'm going to choose. So I'm going to say find next. Okay, so that we can find it, then replace it. Let me drag this below. Okay, so I'm going to say find next. When I say find, this thing has shown me it's here. You've seen it? So I can say replace. See what will happen. This thing doesn't replace. You see it, yeah? Alright. Then it has gone to the next one here. Then I can say replace it. It has gone to the next one. So you can be repressing the words that you don't want. Just like that. By finding and repressing. Then if you want, you can say repress all. So which means all of them in the document will be replaced. So you can come here and say replace all. All of them are repressed. We have made 5 replacements. You want to continue searching from the beginning or something? All that. Is that okay? Alright. Okay. I've shown you how to finally replace. Okay. Let me show you something else. When I'm dealing with paragraphs, at times they'll tell you that this paragraph must have a spacing of how many? 1.5. We can tell you 1. But usual assignments will tell you 1.5 spacing, right? Isn't it? No one who writes assignments. When you have an assignment, they'll tell you let the font be Times numeral, isn't it? Let the spacing be 1.5. All that specification. So I've double clicked, then I'm going to say I want the spacing, I'll go here. The spacing to be 1.5, 1, 1.5 is there, 2 or 5, 2.5 or 3. You choose whichever you want. Which means between your words, or your sentences, or your lines, the spacing will increase or reduce. So you select the one which you want. You see that? So when you find the one you want, you click on it, boom, there it goes. So if that's not what you want, you come back, you change it to the one you want. Any question up to that point? You have seen in books where you find that a quotation is like on the middle of the page, but it's inside, right? What they do is this. Just about like I've highlighted this one. Okay, let me click on the third paragraph. I'll click on it. Then I go to indent here. Increase indent. I just click and it goes in. You see that? That's how you increase the indent. If you want to take it back, just click back to that one. Back. So that's the indent. Up to this point, any challenge? Okay, so we want to underline our title. So I just click on our title there and then I go under underline. I have to highlight it, then I go under the U, then click on that, then my title is underlined. So you now know how to be able to underline. Isn't it? You know how to underline. Now if you want to give it a special underline, when you come underline, you've got that one drop down, right? You can click on that drop down and you can select a special underline from there. So you can tap for more underlines there. So let's put a zigzag. Oh, we didn't highlight. You come there, click on that, then come for the zigzag. You have the zigzag underline. You can have different types of underlines. You can check it out at your own time. So you know how to underline. Something special. Let me show you. There are moments that probably you are a lecturer and people have submitted an assignment to you. And you're trying to tell them you don't use this word. So you can show them by saying you cancel the word. You know how you cancel words when you're written in the book? You put a line across the word. You can also do that in Word. Yes, you can. Look at this. I don't want people to use the word powerful. Powerful. I highlight powerful. It's down there. Then I go to this. And this is ABC, and there's got a line cross. You click on that, and you have a cross line across the word. All right. Up to this point, any question? I believe no question. Do Control N. Press Control N. That's a quick way of starting a new Word document. We've done that. All right. I want us to write 2 to the power 1, or rather 2 to the power 4. How do you write that? In a word. 2 to the power 4. The number 2, then kangona pamoja na 4. 2 to the power 4. Yes. Write that down. Two to the power 4. Someone write TWO 2 the power 4. That's what I want to know also. You asked me what I've just asked you. 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4, like this 2 there, then the 4 on top, thumb. Now, the 4 doesn't have to be big, such as it looks like 24. 2 to the power 4. Any luck? What a wretched man I am. Who will come to my rescue? Two to the power 4. Okay, let's do this. Delete whatever you've written. Now write your 2. When you have written your 2, go and click on the X which has got a 2 on top. Click on it just once, then type the 4. That's how you write your 2 to the power 4 in Word. So when you're writing something which is mathematical, or typing something which is mathematical in Word, and you reach that point, you'll be able to do that. Okay? Alright. We're not done. Now, there are moments that you have to write probably 2 to the base 4. This one you know. You know. 2 to the base 4. Big bro. 2 to the base 4. You're good? Alright. Tell me if I'm correct since you've already gotten it. Click on that, then you press your 4 there. So you have your 2 to the base 4. It's happened, right? So magic. Alright. Okay. We'll come back to that. I'll jump you forward and come back, okay? Now, they ask you to write the quadratic formula in Word. How do you write your quadratic formula? We know the quadratic formula, right? Pythagoras it has a formula, right? How do you write it? Okay, we'll do the quadratic formula, the one I can pronounce. So now, when you're told to write the quadratic formula, how do you do it? Watch. You go to insert, then go to symbol, then you go to equations. You see that they have got different equations there. Okay, so we're going to search for the equation that we want. This is the quadratic formula. Or this is the Pythagoras. Yes. So we go for the quadratic. So we just click on the quadratic. When you click on the quadratic equation, it pops up. There it is. Just a click, just come. Can you write it down without going that side? Oh, you have a tough time. You have a tough time. you will have a tough time, sir. Let others struggle with that. You have an easy way out. Okay. So from there, you can now put in your variables. If probably your B is 6, you just go there and put 6 there. If the other B there is 2, you just go ahead and put your 2 or your 3. And it's 4 there. Just like that. You can replace these variables as you wish. Fine. Press the delete button, it's gone. Just click to highlight it and then it's gone. So you now know how you can insert formulas. You can insert the Pythagorean, someone would think it's deliberate, yeah? Pythagorean theorem. So you can even, just here where we were, under insert, you can go and select the symbols. There are symbols here, you can scroll and select. You see that there are more symbols here. You can click the more symbols. You have more symbols here. Have you seen this is Excel and the underwear? Okay. You've got more symbols here you can pick up. Select the symbol that you want. If you finish the symbol, is just right there. You can click on it, it's there. You set it. Don't struggle with some of these things. I got something for you. When somebody says, do the trademark symbol, trademark. How can you write the trademark symbol? Or the copyright? That one which is a circle and there's a C inside. How do you do the copyright symbol? Okay, let me just show you. It just came to my mind, that one. So, then you say C. Open bracket, C. Then you, have you done that? Open bracket, then C. Have you done that? Now watch what will happen when you put the cross bracket. Put the cross bracket. Have you put the cross bracket? Okay, you have the trademark, the copyright symbol, right? All right. On the pod. I'm not sure of that one. I'm not sure. But I can show you why this does that. There's somewhere where you can go and customize this thing. Listen, if I do this, this must come up. There is a place where you go to. All right. Let's do a bit of some lists. So here I want to make a list. So I come here, I can select what type of a list I want to make. I can say let it be picture gateway. Then I can start to write mango. Then I press enter. The next thing to write apple, just like that. That's how you make a list. You've seen that one? Working? Okay. Now there are moments. So in order to escape this part of this list, you just press enter again. Then you escape without typing anything there. Now let's make another list. This list will be, for instance, Africa and the countries that belong to Africa, then Asia with the countries that belong to Asia, then America, North America with the countries that belong to North America. How can you do that? Have you seen that? For instance, if you say number 1, Africa, then underneath it, the list for the countries must come as A, B, C, I. You know what I'm talking about, right? This is what I'm talking about. Let's do this. I go, which list? I'm going to use the number. I'll use the numbering. So that numbering, that's what I'll use. Then I'll come and say Africa. Okay. When I press Africa, I'm done typing Africa. I press enter. It goes to number 2, right? Now I don't want to write number 2 because Africa is a continent. The countries which I'm about to write after under Africa are just subjects, right? So in order to do that, I just press the tab. When I press tab, it changes to lettering. So I can put Zambia there, Zimbabwe, and so on. But I want to get back to the numbering, so I press enter again. It goes back to the numbering. So I can put there now South America, all along I was typing things in you know what I mean? The best. I was using the best, the subscript. Okay, it's fine. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen what you can do, huh? Okay. Okay. Now let's talk. You want Africa here, Europe here, like that. Somebody help me. Here, we want to do this. Look at this. We've got, now this is the beauty of it. At times, instead of you going there to press shunt, you can just press number 1, then you put full stop. You get it? Then you press space. It knows that you're doing a list. 1, then full stop, then space. It knows that you're doing a list. You get the point? Okay. So this is Africa. Then you press enter, tab, then you say Zambia, okay, and so on. Then if I want to bring here another one, if I come and double click here, let me see. Okay, it refuses to do that because it's a list. But now, if that's such a case, we introduce the next thing. This is a text box. It's what you call a text box. Okay? So let's put the question. I'm answering this question. You have what you call a text box that you can bring in. Have you seen we have written here? But we want to bring it here, right? So I go to insert, then I go to text box here. I click on text box, What type of a text box do I want? I can come here and say draw the text box. No. Control Z. Text box. Let me pick that one. Okay. Then I will drag it up a bit. This text which is there, I can delete it. So probably I can say I want this to be 2. Then I can write what is this. Okay. This one is not allowing me. It's not allowing me to do the list. Let me see how I can do this one. Okay, let me go to the home. Then let me come under here. Okay, so now you can be able to do that now. South America. Press enter. You've got 2 now. So are you on the phone? Alright. Then you go ahead and type. Probably you've got Canada there. Then you've got that. Then if you click away from that, you still have that box, but you don't want it, right? So there's a place where you go to remove the border. So you go to shape outline, then you say no outline. And if I click away, you don't have the outline. Can you do that, sir? Okay, you can do that, it's fine. Is your question answered? Okay. So you can even use the Roman numeral. It's just here. It's next there. So you click. You can select where the Roman numeral. Is it under number here? Use it. Okay. Roman numeral CI. Want to use Roman numeral. Alright. But there's something famous which I did not show you. You can come here, change the font. This is the font family. You can have different fonts for it. You can change fonts as you so wish. Are we following? Or probably I've lost people. Have I lost people? You understood the text box, right? Okay. Under insert here you can insert a picture. Remember what you did in Word, right? Here you can bring in a table. Here, there's a table part. You can bring a table. How? Let me click out there. Then I say click. Then I come. Have you seen the table has come? So this one is a guideline to creating that table. Okay? You have a guideline there to creating the table. Okay? Bam. When you do that, you have that. Okay? Are we together up to this point? So you can type your things there. You move on, type, press enter. You can type below there, press enter, type below there, just like that. This is a table. Then if you want to move on to the next one, tab, it goes. If you reach the end, then you press tab to create a new one. Alright. There are more things you can do with the table, but time is not on our side. I can show you things in detail. But time is not on our side. Under insert, you can do charts. You've got these charts there. You can pick up a chart. You can even insert a video. Just when you click on this icon for the video, you go and search for the video on the internet, then you bring it here. Bam. Not connected. Then you've got comments. Have you seen? Here I can come and write my comment. Zoom out a little bit. I can come. Please be clear. That's a comment. Okay? So the comment will always be there. Alright. Then there are moments that you would want your page to be in landscape, not portrait. You understand that? You just go to layout. When you come here, orientation, you come and say landscape. It changes to landscape. Of all the things I've shown you so far, which one is your favorite? Sorry? Landscape? The one I just did, the last one. I'm thinking, is it because it's the one you could remember quickly? Or it was really your favorite? Any question, please? The ruler wants to get rid of the ruler. You go to layout, the same place, layout. Layout. Let me just look for it. Okay. Under view, you've seen this rule there. So you just click it and it goes out. So you no longer have the rule. You click it, you have your rule back. That rule, don't worry, it doesn't come out when you're printing. You see, these things are just like Excel. You see that you can actually do the splitting of the what? Of the document. You can do the splitting of the document. New window, what, all those things. We did this in Microsoft Excel. Alright, let's create a table of contents. Let's go back to the previous document. Okay. Now, the reason why we're doing those subtitles by coming to click here is because those subtitles help us when we're creating a table of content. So now when we go here and say insert, then is it under pages here? You go to cover. No, I'm forgetting. It's not there. Here you can put in a cover page. We'll come back to the cover page. Let's go to reference. Yeah. Then you have table of contents. So when you click on table of contents, you can select which type of table of contents you want, either number 1, number 2, number 3. Let's go with number 1. Sorry. Control Z. Our cursor has to be on top. So you can come in and say table of contents. The table of content is up there. So when you have done that, you don't want the table of content to be on the same page with what you have there. You can go and insert a page break. Page break separates content from that page. So you go to insert, and you've got pages there, then you go to page break. Which means your table of content is separate from the rest of the content. See that? Page break. This is too much information to take at one side. It's too much. Okay, we have inserted the table of content. Do you understand how this came up? Table of content. Do you understand? Remember when we were giving these titles? Have you seen that the table of content is following these titles here? So when you go back there, you see that the titles which were given. This is video provides a powerful. Then underneath it comes way to help, function, click insert, function. You see that? That's the importance of giving these titles, using these titles which are already there, these ones here. You have to give them highlight. Then let's go ahead and now create a cover page, the front page, immediately you get to your document. So you come here, under pages, click on that, then say cover page. Under cover page, you've got some templates there of cover pages. So you look for the one you like. Which one should we get? Which one? Oh yeah. Which one is that? Can I see? I have to scroll down. Amongst okay, I click on motion. Now we have. So I'm going to zoom out. So you see, you've got your cover page there. Then you've got your table of content. So let me zoom in. This here, where it's written document title, I can come there and write my document title. Where there is year there, I can come and click, type the year in which this document is being done. So you choose a cover page that you will suit. Then you can come here, it will tell you company name, what, all those. So far, how we do it? So have you seen so far what we have done? We have put one right. I then told you what you're supposed to write. I've told you how you should write. Right? Any question? Is it in this part that I showed how you can create your own tab? I showed you in Excel, huh? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. Now let me show you a bit of a trick. You're going to like this one. Okay. Control N. Control N. I'll show you a trick. Type minus, minus, minus. So you're going to type minus, minus, minus. You've done that 3 times. Then press enter. That has happened, right? That's the quickest way of you doing an underline. For instance, if you want to separate probably two, there's a writing above and there's a writing below. Just do minus, minus, pam. You press enter. You've created a demarcation. Alright? Okay. Since we are out of time, isn't it? Okay. Since we're out of time, the last secret or last trick is how you can quickly create a table. You just say plus tab, plus tab, plus tab. You can even do tab twice and say plus. Then press enter. Come, you create a quick table. Those are just productivity tricks to be able to do things quick. It's not working. It's fine. It's fine. So for everyone, it's not working. For everyone, it's not working. Even for you, it's not working. Huh? It's not working. I'm sorry. The time is up. Time is up.